going on, guys? We are here today filming the van tour for that van. So you're getting a sneak peek at that one, plus our van on the other side.
It's so windy, the hair is just going in my eyeballs. We quickly also wanted to say thanks to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video.
Yes, and in today's video, we are going to be talking about 170 versus 170 extended. We've had a lot of comments on recent videos, people wanting information on how to help them know what van to buy for themselves. So as we do primarily build in Sprinters, we're going to touch on the difference between the 170, 170 extended, because that's the main model a lot of you are looking at. And there are some key differences, also some things you should look at if you do want to order a brand new van or if you're buying a used van. So let's jump right into it.
So I'm going to quickly run you through our floor plan, and then we'll go over to our client's van, which is the 170, and run through her floor plan. They're very similar. These are both of our beach house layouts, except for, again, ours has the big seat up front. So we've got a nice full-size kitchen here, a 65-liter fridge. Again, a lot of these things are the same in both vans, so this is a great comparison video. The bathroom is exactly the same size as the other van, but it's moved further back. Our client has the closet and stuff. Again, you'll see in a minute. We have the same size bed, dinette, sleeping area, same size upper cabinets. One thing you will notice in the extended van, we have about 18 inches of overall length longer than the 170. So in the 170, the van ends right at the end of the windows. Ours has that 18 inches. So everything in our van is essentially pushed back, which gives us this space here for the kiddos to sleep and sit and ride. They're not actually sleeping in our van yet. Again, once maybe they can actually sleep in a real bed. We do also have a dresser in our van, but it is a little bit smaller. It got shrunken down just because, again, of the overall length. This space in the front takes up 50 inches. 50 inches. I just got the nod from Alex. I said it right. This space takes 50 inches, so essentially everything's pushed back from there. But as you can see, we fit a lot of stuff in here. We've got the wet bath, we've got the kitchen, we've got the bed area, we've got tons of upper cabinet storage. And it's really comfortable, all four of us in here. Again, we haven't slept in it or traveled in it or done really anything in it yet because there's still a few, small trim things that we need to do. But this is a perfect size van for our family of four. We originally did have the 170, and we thought to ourselves, how in the heck are we going to do this? Because one of the things you have to think about is the wheel well is essentially right here at the end of this kitchen. Well, in the other van, the kitchen goes to the wheel well. So again, you've got that 18 inches that you're like moving around, if that makes sense. So we're really happy we went with the 170 extended. One of the things that can get really tight is right here between the bench seat and your kitchen cabinet. So that is also another dimension you want to think about when you're building your van, which is why you will see our kitchen does not go into the sliding door all that much, because we wanted to save this so that you can slide on through, you know what I'm saying? So let's go look at our client's van.
This is the 170, like Sarah was saying. This is our beach house layout, similar but different. Because they don't have the seat, there is a nice big closet here, and that's one thing you're able to fit into a 170 if you don't have another bench seat. If you're trying to fit a bench seat in a 170, you're gonna have a lot less room to do anything in the back. Also, your kitchen would have to be dramatically smaller. If you remember in ours, the kitchen only came a couple inches into the doorway. This one, we're at a good 18 inches into the doorway. Now, like Sarah said, this bathroom is the exact same bathroom we have in our van. It takes 45 inches from front to back of the van, and all of these dimensions for the beach house layout are in our van layout guide community if you want to purchase the van layout guide and get access to all of these. Then we come behind that. Her kitchen is about the same size. Like we said, it just extends in the doorway, but her dresser is quite a bit bigger, and so she is going to be living in this full time, which is great for her to have this big kitchen. Huge drawers to be able to store clothes in. Upper cabinets, we did approximately the same size because we have a little bit of room between our upper cabinets and the back of the van and our van, and the bed is the same size. So aside from figuring out your van, looking at the dimensions, and putting your floor plan in, a couple other things you want to think about are going to be weight. If you're building a really heavy van and you're building in a 170 extended, you have less weight that you can add to that van if it's not a 3500. The 170 and the 170 extendeds have the same GVW, even though the 170 extended already is just a heavier, bigger van because of that extra 18 inches we were talking about. So that is one thing to think. If you are thinking a heavy van, you want to add a lot of stuff to it, you might want to go 170 extended 3500. If not, then you really do need to be conscious about the weight you're putting into the vehicle so that you're not over that GVRW and your van isn't going to be too heavy. But either way, you're probably going to want to end up beefing up your suspension systems. So
today's video is sponsored by Squarespace, and the van layout guide was actually built on the Squarespace platform. Now, one of the reasons we did that is so that Alex and I can go in, add in blog posts and content in there for you guys that you can easily access on the front end of the website. It's super intuitive to use Squarespace's backend, which is again why we built it on there, so we could go in, update pages, keep the content relevant, and add in new layouts when we build new vans. Not only that, but because it's built on Squarespace, it is all mobile responsive, mobile friendly, tablet friendly, so anyone can access it on their phone or tablet, not just on the computer. So if you're ready to check out Squarespace, head to squarespace.com for a free 2-week trial. And when you're ready to launch, head to squarespace.com/40 hours for 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
So we hope that this video was helpful for those of you who are looking to buy a van for maybe just a couple, yourself as a single person, or a family. We're getting a lot of family inquiries lately because having a van is awesome. It doesn't mean that you have to live on the road full time. There is no definition of van life. It is whatever you want it to be. We use our van to drive around town and do errands on the weekends, and our kids freaking love it. So you can have an awesome van just for exploring your local area, hitting up your state parks, and just taking small trips. You don't have to live in a van full time. It just to have a van. If you want a van, get a van, have fun in your van. Again, hope this video helped you guys out. If you have questions, comments, drop them in the section down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more van life content, and we will see you guys next time.